Hey everybody, it is the Honey Badger, and today we're going to be doing a very simple fix slash modification on the pickup today. The stock antenna is just broken off completely. It looks just like a broken weird nub on the front fender. So we're going to get that removed and replaced with a new antenna. So it looks a lot nicer from the outside. It won't be faded or broken. And our reception on our stereo will be a lot better too if we're using AM or FM channels. So we're going to do that today. Should be pretty simple. Let's just go ahead and jump into it and get it swapped out and see what it looks like when we're done. So on the inside of the vehicle, we'll just remove the radio, pretty easy on my truck, and just unplug the antenna. It's that simple up inside the cab. On the outside, we need to obviously get rid of this little nub, that's the broken antenna, unscrew the little locking nut, and then it'll push straight down and kind of fall out. Underneath then, you'll want to take out the fender liner in the wheel well, and then you'll be able to see where it goes up and sneaks into the cab of the pickup. Now I pulled on it to pull it out, and actually there's a break in the line, so it's in two pieces with the stock one on my truck. I'll take the new one and actually insert back up into that like little, I don't know, that little doorway back into the cab and kind of push up a few feet of it so you make sure when you get in the cab, you'll be able to find it easily. You'll see it hanging down, you'll be able to just grab that and pull it through. Now, one little trick that I did was once I pulled a little bit more of it through, the existing other half of the original antenna, I took that and actually taped it to the new one, so that way it'd be easy just to fish up through to get it to the actual stereo. So just pulled it up easily through and then pulled the tape off, and then that way it's just easy to fish and I didn't have to mess with it. Plug it right back into the existing, obviously, radio and throw that back in. Like I said, my head unit comes out easily, maybe too easily, honestly. And then go back to the other side. You'll have the bottom part that you'll want to pull up through the fender. Now, it's hard to hold onto with your hands, so keep using the antenna. Just kind of loosely, just kind of screw it back in, throw the top parts in. That way you have at least something to hold on to. You'll have to then obviously remove it to put the locking nut back on, but I just kind of briefly hold it up at the top and then again use the antenna itself and screw that in a little bit so you have a better hold of things, because it's too hard with big hands and little parts. So just screw that back in, that way you can hold up higher with it and then you can screw in the locking nut that's part of it. Line things up, you'll want to make sure it is tight. You'll know it is once it stops moving around on you, and make sure everything's straight because it does have a little bit of adjustability on it at the bottom. Just make sure it's the correct angle that you want it at, and you are going to be all ready to go with your antenna. Like I mentioned, check out the link down below for this antenna. You can straighten it out and get it exactly how you need it, and you'll be good to go. And there we go. We have the new antenna in. Things look a lot nicer. It makes the truck look a little bit nicer too, obviously having not an empty hole there, or just even a broken antenna, which is what it had. So this looks a lot nicer. It was really simple to do. A lot of vehicles all use very similar antennas too. It's kind of hard to see because it's actually just so damn bright out right now. But yeah, it was a pretty easy mod. Check out the link in the description if you need an antenna like this. Leave a like on the video and make sure you are subscribed for future content. And I'll see all of you guys in the next video.